I don't get too excited. It's only the 2.0 and I'm not closing it completely, but we're getting there. Anyway, hey there folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. Thanks for checking out this video. We are on beer number 4 of the evening. Yes, for those keeping track, because again, I might not be posting these in sequence, it is March 2nd of 2021. And again, we're on beer number 4. This is Sun-Day Feels from Dogfish Head, 6.5% ABV. Unlisted IBUs, but if I find them, I will list them down below. Ale brewed with Viogener grape juice, peaches, blood oranges, lemon oranges, and lime peel. Ale brewed with Viogener. Viogener, I don't know. Viogener grape juice, peaches, blood oranges, lemon oranges, and lime peels. Okay. Sun-Day Feels. Sounds like a nice light beer. Let's find out. This is the third Dogfish Head beer in a row, if you count the collaboration with Booth Bay Craft Brewery, which I do, because it was a Dogfish Head brew as well as a Booth Bay Craft brew. So, ooh, it's interesting. Nice light looking, but very, very hazy. Look at that. That is a light looking beer, but it is yellow from bottom to top. Quite effervescent, lots of bubbles coming through, but so hazy and a very stratified hazy. If you look here, it's not just the glass. There's points where the beer itself gets darker, almost in bands all the way up through. I don't know if that's translating through the camera, but I can see a dark band here, here, and here. It's almost striped in nature down here. And those stripes are slowly migrating towards the top, though, so they are moving, and it will get darker until it gets into this darker, almost a honey yellow. And I hate to say that because we already talked about a honey yellow beer earlier tonight, but it's almost a honey yellow where it gets thicker up there. Now, the lime peel is the last ingredient mentioned on the label, but what I'm getting is overall like that lime or the citrus peel aroma. When you look at a citrus fruit, a lime, lemon, orange, etc., there's the outer surface, that slightly waxy for transport anyway, outer skin, and then underneath that there's this whitish flesh, and there's a specific name for it, and I can never remember the name of that whitish flesh. I think it starts with a B, but it has a name. And then when you get down past that, you're into the actual fruity, juicy, cellular juicy component of the fruit. But that white middle flesh, again, the name escapes me, but there's a specific name for it, and it has a bit of a bitter yet slightly sweet aroma. And that's really what's hitting me in the face here, is the lime peel aroma. I mean, other than that, a pretty neutral aroma, but there's something stuck to the outside of the glass there, or the inside. It's on the inside because there are bubbles coming up from it. Okay, I thought I rinsed it a couple of times. Maybe there's a bit of a seed in the beer itself. Anyway. Nope, nothing else. Just that one dark particle. Maybe I just didn't rinse it as well as I thought I did. Oh, I don't know if you can see that, but I'm not crazy. There is a little tiny dark particulate piece right here. There's bubbles coming up from it, so should have rinsed that glass better, I guess. Despite my ramblings, I'm not that drunk yet, folks. I'm just apparently easily distracted right now. That is very, very citrusy, as would be expected from the label. Damn. It's got a nice medium mouthfeel. I almost went medium light there, but I think all the citrus is making me think that it's crisper, which it is crisp, but the crispness sometimes makes the mouthfeel seem lighter than it really is. And this is a nice medium mouthfeel. It's got some body to it. It's got some serious body to it, but it is seriously citrusy. This is definitely a warmer weather beer, which is odd because I discovered it in October. Hell, maybe it had been out for a few months at that point. I'm telling you, the local beer scene and the local stores has been heavy towards Maine lately. Which is not a bad thing, don't get me wrong. We got a lot of great breweries in the state of Maine. And I have no problem finding nothing but Maine beers around here. But when I specifically want something from another brewery, it's difficult to be flooded with Maine beers but not be able to find the newest releases from Dogfish Head. Pardon. Such as a nice summer beer that they put out in the summertime, and I didn't find it till October. And I'm not reviewing it till the middle of winter for you. But anyway, it's been very, very nice to see a lot more Maine breweries showing up in our local stores, but I would love to see some of the more nationally released stuff that I like getting a hold of. But, you know, it's COVID, supply versus demand, all that happy shit. All right, so what I got going on here is I got hiccups trying to work their way to the surface. At the same time, I'm belching. And then there's a sneeze in the back end trying to work its way into the whole mess. All right, so anyway, like I said, it's been very nice to see more and more Maine breweries showing up in more and more locations around here. But at the same time, it's also harder to find beers that I would like to from national and regional breweries. I mean, New Hampshire and Mass beers are so hard to find around here these days. Case in point, Clown Shoe's 12 Beers at Christmas. I wanted that pack so bad because it's got 12 different beers from Clown Shoes in it, and I love that. Love that idea. But they didn't even ship a single 12-pack to Maine. And I had a handful of people, thanks to all of you, who are actually watching and were looking out, trying to find that pack in New Hampshire, and just didn't happen. So anyway, back to my original point. I wish this beer had shown up during the summer here in Maine. Like I said, burps, hiccups, and everything else trying to happen at the same time. Choked on that beer. That was fucking spectacular. Because this beer would have been great to have had. Yep, just going right back to my original point, kind of. Thanks for bearing with the rambling here, folks. But yeah, this would have been a great beer to have during the summer. I mean, it's still good. It's the middle of winter here. There's 2 feet of snow out there, and it's probably 10 degrees outside, 64 degrees in here, but this would have been a nice, light, refreshing, very citrusy beer to have had during the summer. Hell, even this spring, I'd enjoy it more than I do right now. But light and citrusy, I'm getting, lime, mango, orange, and lemon, all those citrusy flavors. I believe those are the ones they mentioned here. Grape juice, peaches, blood oranges, lemon oranges, and lime peel. Okay, so blood oranges, lemon, lime peel. I may be getting a hint of the bitterness of the peaches. 1 second here. Heat was getting ready to kick on. I don't want it to do that in the middle of this video, so we're going to cut it off for a second. But obviously an easy beer to drink. But here's where we're at. We are dealing with something that's got a lot of different fruity flavors, some citrus, slight hint of bitterness from the peaches. Overall, it's good beer. It's just not driving me crazy. I think I'm going to hit this with I'm hovering here. I'm going to go with the benefit of the doubt. I'm going to hit this with a 4 out of 5. I almost hit it with a 3.5, but honestly, the fact that it is smooth, easy to drink, and delicious gives it those extra points to put it up into the 4 category. There's nothing new or different about it. I mean, I've had these citrusy flavors in other beers. It's not quite giving me that wow reaction, but the fact of the matter is I can't find anything bad to say about it. So, the fact that I'm not getting that wow or unique or blowing me away or perfectly balanced reaction keeps it out of the 5 category. But the fact that it is not 100% unique, it's not any of those things I just mentioned, is not quite pushing it up to the... That's not pushing it up to the 5, but I'm not quite ready to just write it off as your strictly above average 3.5 out of 5 beer. But I'm also not ready to bump it up to a 4.5. So we're sitting at a solid 4 out of 5. It's a good beer. Great beer. Nothing bad to say about it. It's just not hitting the 4.5 or 5 category for me. Anyway, that's all I've got to say about it. Hit me up down below in the comments with the email link down there. Love to hear what you have to say about this beer. While you're down there, don't forget to like and share the video. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Until next time, folks, thanks for tuning in. Cheers.